Good morning. I'm meteorologist Lance Huffman with your Saturday morning forecast update. Still looking at a few snow showers to continue to build into the area as we get towards the later parts of this Saturday morning. We're going to see temperatures tumble from the 20s. We'll say a reluctant hello to the teens this afternoon, feeling like we'll be in the single digits though, so bundle up. And the snow will continue throughout portions of this afternoon, really mainly along US 30 and areas to the south have the better chances of that snow. However, we could see them build a little bit farther north at times. Areas really Fort Wayne and to the south will have the better chances of accumulation, especially in our far southern communities. We'll take a look at how much snowfall you could expect to see here in just a little bit, but that snow lingers on into the evening hours, out of the picture by the time we get towards the overnight with a few lingering chances for some lake effect snow showers. Let's take a look at the wind chills because we're going to feel like we'll be into the single digits by this afternoon, and then we'll get sub-zero as we go through tonight. In fact, it'll be well below zero at times. In fact, we could get towards low wind chill temperatures to minus 20 at times. So you'll definitely want to bundle up. The better chances of those minus 20 wind chills are going to be far southwest of Fort Wayne, areas that avoid seeing those lake effect clouds. But bottom line, even in Fort Wayne, we could get to as low as minus 10. So it is going to be a very cold night tonight and into Sunday morning. We don't see much of a break from those really bitter cold wind chills throughout most of the day, but I want to highlight those negative 20-degree wind chills because we could see frostbite occur in some instances in as little as 30 minutes on bare skin in wind chills that are around minus 20. So definitely limit your time outdoors, and if you're going to be outdoors for extended periods of time, make sure to wear multiple layers and don't have any exposed skin out there. On your snowfall forecast for this afternoon through tonight, this includes a little bit of that lake effect snow, but otherwise snow totals relatively low for most of us. 1 to 2 inches in Fort Wayne, up to an inch for the northeast side of Allen County and the northeast section of Fort Wayne likely. Auburn, Defiance, Paulding, Bryan, and Gola LaGrange, Kendallville, really only seeing up to an inch at this point. It could change. You could get a little bit more. However, I'm more on the case of this snow really staying along US 30 and really to the south. 1 to 2 inches probable for Columbia City, Warsaw, Wabash, Huntington, Bluffton, Decatur, and Van Wert. And then 2 inches, some higher amounts possible in Marion, Hartford City, and in Portland. But we could still see some slick roadways, whether it's 1 inch, 2 inches, or more than that. So keep an eye on some of those roadways as we go through tonight. We do have a cold weather advisory in effect from midnight. That goes until 1 p.m. Sunday. We'll see if we'll have another one in effect Sunday night and into Monday because we're still looking at some bitter cold that's going to be around Sunday night and into Monday morning too. With the snow that we're talking about, winter weather advisory is also in effect 11 a.m. This morning, until 7 p.m. this evening. So here's a look at those temperatures on Sunday. Wind chills will be staying into the negatives for most of the day. We don't get into the positives for those wind chills until late into the afternoon. So definitely stay warm out there on our Sunday. Could see some windy moments too. 20 degrees will be the high temperature on Monday. That low temperature for Monday morning though, very chilly. We'll get to 33 though on Tuesday, 40 on Wednesday, and even better on Thursday, 49 degrees. And then another cold front moves through. It's going to give us some rain chances then and cool us back down to the 30s Friday. But it doesn't last for too long, at least as we get to the 40s for next weekend.